Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me in my backyard. These are my little ponies in the back. So I'm going to take you through this simple sequence specifically for your upper body. So removing tension from neck and shoulders, not a lot of time needed. Let's begin in wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And since we are focusing on the upper body, you can do reverse prayer with your hands. So bringing the palms together, bending the elbows, and bringing your hands to rest towards the back of your neck. And just breathe in and out through your nose. Think of melting your chest down towards the mat. Softening through your hips, allowing them to melt down towards your heels. Taking 2 more deep belly breaths here in the pose. And if you had your elbows bent, you can straighten the arms. We'll come up into tabletop. So hands will go under the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips, setting ourselves up for thread the needle. For our upper back, reach your left arm up towards the sky and then reach that arm underneath you. Left shoulder and left ear come down to the mat. I like to straighten my right arm. I'm pushing my right hand into the floor, using it as leverage so that I can twist a little bit deeper. Try to keep your hips directly over your knees so they're not swaying side to side, drawing that lower belly in and up, really trying to create space between the shoulder blades. And if you had your right arm straight, bring it back in, come all the way up, re-extend that left arm up, see if there's a bit more room, second time around, and to the other side, right arm rises, thread it underneath you, shoulder and ear come down to the mat, and maybe you straighten your left arm, pushing the left hand into the floor. And same thing again here, there's a little bit of a contraction through the lower belly, so hugging navel to spine. Think of still sliding your shoulder blades down your back so your neck has lots of length. And let's bend at the elbow so we can push and lift all the way back up, right arm to the sky, and lowering down, setting up for downward dog. Walk your hands a couple inches past the shoulders before tucking the toes under and lifting your hips up and back. And it's the first downward dog, so you can go ahead and paddle the feet, moving the hips side to side, alternating bending one knee, straightening the other leg, trying to reach our chest towards the thighs. Really relax your neck and your head here. Let's walk our hands to the back of the mat for ragdoll fold. Bend your knees quite a bit, grab a hold of your elbows, and let yourself dangle and sway a little side to side here. This is an upper body focus class, so maybe even turn your head side to side, really let go of any tension through the neck, the jaw, the shoulders, the arms. And we'll walk our way back to downward dog, finding 3-legged dog as the right leg extends up to the sky. Bend your right knee, open up that hip, just give yourself a nice thigh stretch before coming to a low lunge. So back knee comes down to the mat. You're going to lift up with your chest and your arms. Find a little cactus pose with the arms. So bend the elbows at a 90-degree angle. A little back bend here as you think of squeezing your shoulder blades behind you and opening through your chest. And circle the arms all the way down. Warrior 2. Plant the back foot parallel to the shorter edge of your mat as you lift all the way up. Let's interlace our hands behind the lower back, coming into humble warrior. Dive down as you reach the knuckles up and over. And again, emphasize relaxing your head, relaxing your neck, stretching even further through our shoulders. Setting ourselves up into easy twist, left hand down, right arm up, trying to stack our right shoulder over the top of that left one, reaching the arms away from one another, and take your flow. Inhale to plank pose, exhale, lower to your belly, cobra, breathe in, open through your chest, and we'll press back downward dog, repeating the same sequence on the second side. So left leg extends up, bend your left knee, open up that hip, big thigh stretch before stepping it forward into your low lunge. So back knee comes down to the mat. Press and lift up with your chest and your arms, bend the elbows, finding that little cactus. Little bit of a back bend here, but really emphasizing the upper back. instead of just jamming down through the lower back. And you can continue circling the hands to support yourself, coming to warrior two. Back foot is parallel to the shorter edge of your mat. And you can interlace your hands the more unusual way, so get the other thumb on top before diving forward and down into this humble warrior pose. So I'm still pressing my left knee open to the side, still pushing firmly into my back foot, but really trying to lift those knuckles up. No tension in the neck or in the jaw. And coming from here, setting ourselves up into our easy twist, right hand down, left arm up. Stacking one shoulder over the other into your flow, plank pose. Inhale and exhale to lower. Cobra, roll the shoulders back and down and press it back. Our last downward facing dog here, stretching it out. Reaching your chest to your thighs. And go ahead and bring your knees down on the mat. You can just come and sit on your heels if that's comfortable to you. And just reach your left hand towards your right ear, letting yourself get a really nice stretch through the side of your neck. Keeping the chin slightly lifted here in this first position. Also make sure that you're tall through your spine and that you're not slouching. And now roll your chin down, tucking it a little bit more towards your shoulder and your armpit so that you're stretching a little bit more towards the back, right side of your neck. And let's release. Do the same thing to the other side, so you can reach your right hand towards the left ear, gently encouraging it. Opening from the ear all the way down to the top of the shoulder. You might even feel a stretch down the arm, depending on how much tightness there might be here. And then you can roll the chin down towards the chest. Still sitting up nice and tall. And let's release. I'm going to sit cross-legged. We're just going to finish with a few rounds of seated cat and cow. So you can bring your palms onto your knees as you inhale, lift the chest up, and then exhale, round and contract chin to chest. And just keep going in and out of those two poses a few times. Flowing with your breath. And we'll release, shake out the shoulders. Either keep your hands down or you can bring your hands to heart center, closing our practice together. Thank you so much for doing this short upper body morning yoga class with me. I hope you feel really good and ready to start your day. Please subscribe and hopefully you'll practice with myself, Cricket, and Cinnamon again soon in the future. Thanks, guys.